since Michael's on a diet, I'm going to make something else sweet today.
Biatch.
Biatch. He called me a biatch. Just for that, you can't have none.
Bye, I love y'all.
Bye, I love you too. We need 1 3/4 cup of wafers, crushed, because this is going to be the crust for our dessert that we're making. Okie doke, that looks like it might be 1 3/4 cups. What you doing, Teresa? Where are you at?
Macadamia nuts.
Okay, where are they?
That's
is this
those.
them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's your first round.
Okay, this is okay. This is a chocolate macadamia cheesecake bar, and I do love macadamia nuts. I love them, and they're so blooming expensive. All right, so we're doing the crust. Thank you. I may have to go back and do some more, y'all.
It's deceiving.
All right, this is the 3/4. Now I need 1 cup. Are you kidding me? It's a little shy.
You're using the little hands that make it out.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like 6 cookies short. Don't you think it's about that much, Eddie? Short. Yep. Okie doke. This is an older recipe of mine, isn't it, Teresa?
Yes, ma'am.
It's hard for me to get to all the recipes I've done over the years. All right. So we've got a stick of melted butter that we're going to put in our vanilla wafers. And then we've got our macadamia nuts. And we're going to bake this in the oven for about, not long. I can't remember exactly how long.
8 minutes.
Yeah, we just want the vanilla, the wafers to bind up and get firm. So that doesn't take long. And then we're going to have to let this cool completely. And then we're going to do the cheesecake part of it. Okie dokie. I like that. Now, I'm not going to spray this pan because it's got plenty of butter in it. Oh, you know what? This says to actually line with tinfoil. See, it's been a long time since I've made this, y'all. So we want to cut it long enough to lap it over so we'll have like handles. Okay, now we're just going to press that into our pan. Okie doke. So you want to press this in real firm. So it can make a sturdy crust. There we go. It's nice and firm in there, and I think pretty even. So in the oven it goes, 7 to 8 minutes. Okay, while our crust is in the oven getting ready, I'm going to go ahead and mix up the filling because that crust, when it comes out, it has to cool completely before we can put the filling on top of it. Now, I've got 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese. Teresa put this on the back porch to come to room temperature, and it didn't take long, did it?
Not at all.
So I'm just going to beat this up and make sure it's not lumpy. And now I'm going to add the sugar. And I'm going to add the eggs one at a time. Okay. And you want to make sure that's mixed very well after each egg addition. And the last egg goes in. To me, this is delicious, but easier than like a New York cheesecake to me. This is kind of a no-fail recipe. All right, now I'm just going to stir in our sour cream. So you can see it's all the ingredients of a regular cheesecake. So as I was putting our crust in the oven, y'all, I realized that I didn't put the brown sugar in it. So I just pulled it out of the oven and sprinkled my brown sugar on top. And it won't affect it a bit. You can see it's nice and firm. And but don't be like me and forget the brown sugar. All right. Now, remember we did our filling earlier. So we're just going to pour our filling over it. So now we're going to sprinkle. This is where the chocolate comes in. We're going to sprinkle our chocolate chips evenly over the top. And you can put as little or as much as you want of the chocolate chips. When I make my thin and crispy chocolate chip cookies, I always use more nuts than I do chocolate chips because I'm just not that wild about the chocolate chips. So, you know, each to his own. And now I'm supposed to put this macadamia nuts after it comes out of the oven, but I'm still going to put a few on top because I do want to make sure they stick. And Teresa did these kind of fine, so that'll be great.
Make sure every bit got covered.
Yes.
And you have that big ones.
And a fine job you did. Okay, so we'll save these larger cuts for the top when it comes out of the oven.
So this is a 40-minute, right?
It's a 40-minute at 350. I'm so used to everything being cooked at 350, y'all. But this is cooked in a little cooler oven. It's baked at 300 for 40 minutes. Looks very, very good, y'all. I'm glad, though, that I put the macadamia nuts on top of the batter so they would cook. This looks wonderful. Looks wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now, this has got to cool completely before we taste it. So y'all might just have to trust me on this one, that it's delicious. And you'll be happy if you put this recipe into your recipe box. Yum. Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.